Hello, welcome to Auto Perform and the second of our two videos on this 2012 12 registration Porsche Cayenne 3 litre V6 TDI diesel Tiptronic S, finished in jet black metallic with full leather interior in two different shades. You'll see as we go around. It looks very nice. Very high spec car. Try and point out things as I remember them as we go around. It has monochrome pack, which is the black surround to the windows. That's normally silver, but this is misspecified monochrome from the factory. Has privacy glass, as you can see, monochrome roof rails with the additional loading struts on the roof. It has 20-inch alloy wheels with colour crested centres, aluminium side steps with rubber inserts, and air suspension, if I haven't mentioned already, but that's really important. Air suspension. The car's set on a lower setting at the moment for a nicer stance when doing the video and photographs, but it has various heights that you can set it depending on what you need to do with the car, but it just basically rides a lot more comfortably, particularly on the larger wheels. There are one or two stone chips, but we think very few. Has parking sensors, the aluminium trim under the bumper, xenon lights, a good set of matching tyres. I think they're matching. Anyway, good set of tyres. All went through the MOT, no advisories or anything. Inside we have multi-function steering wheel, cruise control, PCM, that's Porsche Communications Management, that's the screen. It has satellite navigation as well. There's the control for air suspension, that's the height up and down, damper settings as well, but that's the actual ride height, which it helps it ride much more nicely on air suspension. Heated windscreen, heated seats. It has a Pure Go highway controller which gives digital radio and full Bluetooth functionality for music streaming and calls and so on. It has music interface, which is those sockets there. They're an option. They've been added, and that integrates very well. Yeah, that's the interior from this side. It's all in very good order, as hopefully the video and photographs show. Original Porsche mats. What does it mean about two-tone? You got a darker colour on the dashboard, middle of the console there and so on, and then obviously lighter colour for the seats and the lower part of the console there. So it goes real nicely together. These have been added. These are an aftermarket stainless steel embellisher, which also protect the car from scuffing on the door entry area. And it has, as denoted there, Bose sound system, which is much nicer than standard. That's the rear, in really good order. Doesn't look like it's had a lot of use at all. The backs of the seats are in great condition. Actually, there's a tiny mark on that one, but there's no stretching on these and so on, as can often happen if they're not looked after carefully. This is all in good order. The seats, incidentally, can be put into different positions. So if I there's a lever at the side, I'm using my other hand, there you go. So you can have them tilted more or less depending on your choice, and obviously you can do different on either side, 1/3 and 2/3 kind of thing. Yeah, that's that. Show you in the boot. Oh, this boot trim also is part of the monochrome pack. So normally that would be silver, and they have a propensity to corrode. If you look at others, you'll see that to be the case, and it doesn't happen when you have the black finish. It's obviously not one of the foibles of the car when it's black. We have a space saver spare wheel, so mostly you don't get spare wheels in Cayennes, but this has had one added as an option. So there's a space here because there's no need for any tyre sealant, because you're not sealing the existing tyre, you're putting a spare wheel on. There's the compressor down there for pumping it up. Lock and wheel nut keys there, usual tools and so on, and obviously a jack. This is the tow bar. So if I do that, you'll see how quick this is. That's the tow bar, and then that's the electrical socket. It's 13 pin. Obviously you can use an adapter if you need 7 pin. If that light's solid, then it's finished. That's it, done. And we can close the tailgate. I will show you the interior from this side. There's not a lot to report that's going to be any different from this side compared to the other side, but I'd rather be thorough, being as I've taken the option of doing 2 videos now, a shorter one and a longer one. The website has still photographs of all the service history, all the documentation, MOT and so on. If I haven't already mentioned it, it's MOT'd with no advisories very recently, just freshly serviced. So, depending on your mileage, you've got probably 20,000 miles, certainly 2 years until you due a service, whichever comes first actually. It has folding mirrors as well, there's the switch for that. Oh, 2 keys of course. Multifunction wheel, cruise control. I'm doing one video straight after another. I can't remember what I mentioned on the other one. Don't want to miss anything on this. So sorry for any duplication, but the idea is just to be thorough and cover everything. We can take any vehicles in part exchange. We're located close to Knutsford, Cheshire, close to M6 motorway and M56, and 2 different railway lines, stations on different lines, so we're very accessible. We're fully licensed for finance, so we can arrange that for you. The vehicle can be reserved and taken off sale just for you by payment of a small reservation fee. That does not commit you to buy the car. You come along and see it at your leisure and test drive it, inspect it, view it and so on, and then decide if you'd like to buy it, and then your reservation fee goes towards the purchase. It seems to work very well. Everyone's happy that it's done that. Yeah, but obviously if you've got a vehicle to part exchange, we need to discuss that first, so please get in touch with details. Same with finance, do so as well. The website is porschecars.uk, porschecars.co.uk, or phone 07800 911 911 with any questions, queries, or to reserve this vehicle. Thank you very much for watching.